Yes, that's right. We're looking at Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy Earthrise Hoist, who is my boist. This video is a special one because Hoist happens to be my favorite Autobot out of every single one of them. I know you're probably thinking, oh, you must have a big-ass toy shelf. And no, I don't have a big-ass toy shelf. This is literally the only Hoist toy I got. I missed Dueling Third. I missed the pre-orders for the Masterpiece, and I was born in 2002. Regardless of any of that, I'm glad to at least have a Hoist, and that it's this one, because little Hoist here is a little cutie patootie compared to the Dueling 31, where he's more like an 80s action hero. But now with that thought in my head, it kind of makes me wonder, how the hell did Hoist get a movie deal in G1? He'd run away from the fucking action. Then again, if he did do that, I still love you, Hoist. We're already a couple minutes into the video. I haven't even talked about the toy yet, so I guess we'll start with the most obvious. So Hoist is the last figure to ever have the battle damage deco, and it's all right in his tummy. And yes, I'm aware Galvatron technically is the last one, but it just doesn't feel as impactful saying that Galvatron was the last figure with the battle damage deco like it is with Hoist. In the grand scheme of life, height doesn't really matter, but it matters right now because Hoist is a tall deluxe. In fact, the tallest Autobot deluxe in the entire G1 shelf. And I only point this out because Earthrise was when everyone started to question what it really meant to be a deluxe, with Cliffjumper being the shortest, wondering whether money was going into that. But now, 3 years later, I think everyone just accepts that deluxe is just a price point alongside the other size classes, instead of everything being so condensed into, oh, deluxe means this, Voyager means that, and so on and so forth. However, now that everybody acknowledges that these are price points, it seems that the expectations for each figure keep getting higher and higher and higher. Look, I get it. I know why people's expectations keep getting higher and higher, because you keep getting golden gooses, but you gotta chill the fuck out. So let's do the hard thing and talk about the sculpting while doing it all improv, because that's, if you didn't know, that's how I end up doing all my videos, even though I should probably be writing scripts, even though I have written scripts for some videos and I actually followed through with them, like Rise of the Beast movie, but I don't know why I feel like a overly smart kind of asshole when I do, even though it'll probably make things easier. But anyways, so the sculpting is very nice. I like how it looks. I like how it feels in particular. I like looking at it and wondering how the fuck do they do that, even though they all did it on a computer with the CAD models and stuff. But I don't know, I just find it funnier thinking that it's some big universal mystery when it's not. It's not at all. It's literally so simple. Literally, you just do it on a computer. Let me have this. Alright, after the ruckus, talking about the sculpting, let's talk about his orange crotch. So, I was initially turned off by Earthrise Hoist when I first saw him because of this orange crotch, because I thought they looked like booty shorts, and I was more into the Dueling 30 design at the time, and I thought, oh, that looks better because he looks badass and shit. But, why do you gotta look badass when you can just look silly and goofy? Like, Hoist shouldn't be a badass. Hoist is the goofiest goofball there ever goofed, and that's why I love him so much. He's literally me. What also fuels that fire is that Hoist has two qualities in mind from real life. One being tall, because, you know, he's the tallest Autobot deluxe, like I pointed out earlier. And he's also got a big noggin. Alright, I got my coffee in the Venom mug. Yes, with the straw. So let's do this. Let's articulate Hoist. So, you got the silly old guy right here. You can look up. That much. He does the whole barely looks up. You can look down. So you can make him look sad that he built the thing with the Decepticons, and Optimus just scolded him. These like back thingies rotate. I honestly don't know why, to be honest, but at least you can angle them. This floodlight looking thing can move. You can hide it if you want by doing this. This is annoying. You can hide it if you want, but why would you want to do that? This is a lot better. The arm goes all the way around. And also goes up and down. The only problem with the arms is that, well, you can clearly see it. The arms go with the panel instead of the arms go separately, and the panel goes separately. Bicep swivel. More than 90 elbows. Wrist swivels, but so tight on this side. So because I never use that side, but I always use this side, so it's a lot looser. It's got a waist swivel. It doesn't go all the way, obviously, but if you do that, maybe. Nope. Even if you do that. It's because of this backpack now that I realize. Well, it's not really a backpack. It's because of this little dangly part that's just hanging out. The leg goes that far forward, that far back, which is insane back. Hoist can do the full splits, which is great. Always appreciate that. But the dice swivel, I don't know, I was about to say bicep. 90-degree knees, but if you do the transformation joint, he's got full range. And he's got ankle tilts. And he also got a little sculpty part for the ankle tilt, which is pretty cool also. I don't really care for those, but it's always appreciated. So yeah, there's Hoist, the one and only. I guess you could say Hoist makes me moist. Hoist's accessories are this cone-ass looking blaster, which you can put in either his right or left hand. I put in his right hand because I'm a right-handed person, so of course I'm more than likely going to put something in the hand that I use dominantly. Of course, the most crucial thing about Hoist's gun is that you can put a blast effect in it, so you could have him shoot something. I don't know what he would be shooting at, but there you go. I already showed off Hoist with a bunch of other stuff, as you saw. So here's even more stuff. So here's Hoist with prominent Decepticons and... shit, I forgot one. Next is the cone heads and other figures that may or may not be important later. Alright, we're gonna transform Hoist now. So, well, first what I like to do is this, and then I do that. And then, oh yeah, then you utilize this, because guess what? It tabs in there too. And then you untab this, and then we gotta put this away. Well, you can't keep it out. Actually, hold on, I'll do it with it there first. Then you put the head away, click that into place, move the arms into place, and put these in here. Move the hood, front of the tow truck. Oh my god. Okay, tab it in there. Then you groove these in till they are into their appropriate places. Arrange those, move this down, and tab it in. I said, tab it in on the back. God damn. And then you can move these back, because I think you have to. Supposed to. And there you go, you got Hoist as a tow truck, but the thing is, you have a choice here, so you can either leave this out, or you could do this cool thing, where you pull out this piece, then you put it there, and then, oh look at that, it's gone! Look at that, it's gone, and then he's G1 accurate, as in, like, to the show, which, this is how I tend to transform him, but I guess it makes sense for him to have the floodlight, so you know what? Oh my god. So you know what? We're gonna leave it out. Because as far as I've seen from all the reviews from this guy from how many years ago? It was 2020. Well, they would put the floodlight away. Oh, I don't even know what this is. I'm assuming it's a floodlight. It looks like Herbie. So yeah, now let's talk about the truck mode, or the tow truck mode. Hoist goes from a cutie patootie robot to a cutie patootie little tow truck. The best kind of tow trucks. Of course, Hoist has weapon storage, and how that works is that you can put it on either side of the truck. And I don't think that's really much of a shock, because where else could it go? Going back into size, Hoist really shrinks. He's closer in scale with all the other Autobot cars, and, well, look how small he is compared to these three, and compared to these three. What a nosedive. Bringing back the figures that I said might be important later, well, they are important because guess what? They have a special functionality that Hoist can do. He can actually tow things. So let's get into that. Alrighty, so you get your Hoist, you flip out this panel, which reveals some pegs on it, which I guess that's what they are. I don't know what else you would really call it. Then you get your Rodimus trailer, then you connect them together, and now look at Hoist towing that trailer. Right up next, get your Optimus trailer, connect Hoist, and now Optimus and Hoist can have a tug-of-war for the trailer. Last but not least, you could connect Fast Track to Hoist, and I think this is the sillier of the three because it's like Hoist is doing some cargo work for Black Zarek, or Scorponok if you're boring and like a giant Scorponok like G1 instead of a regular sized one like I do. Well, that's the end of the Hoist video. This video was so fucking hard to make because while I was recording all the voice lines and stuff, I started to have an identity crisis about what exactly to do with these videos because they've all been samey just from the formula that I started this year all the way up until now, but I don't know, I want to do bigger and better things. I'm sick and tired of doing the same shit over and over and over, so the next video might be completely different. And I don't know, I'm just frustrated with this whole YouTube thing also because I feel so like, I don't know if I'm like put in a rock and a hard place while trying to be creative and stuff because I just seems like I just do the bare minimum, which I feel that I do So I really need to take the time to realize what I can do better for these videos in terms of editing, in terms of what I'm saying. Because, well, I don't know, I just feel like I'm just doing the bare minimum, like barely anything, like no enjoyment value that's like extreme. Like there is enjoyment value, but not like to where I want it to be, where I grab your fucking heart and squish it. That's what I want for these videos, but it doesn't seem I'm doing that at all. It's just like a push at your chest. That's it. So I don't know. We'll see what the next video is going to be like. Will more than likely be different, I hope, because I'm due for an experiment. So I don't know. Check the links in the description for all the other things that are different to this channel. So like the second channel, the Instagram, the Discord server, the Mercari account, all that stuff. So that's pretty much it with this video. I'll see you in the next one, whatever it may be, because honestly, I don't know what it's going to be.